to be delayed there.
Oh my God, we're on. I can't. It's bananas. Okay.
Is anyone watching us?
I don't know. We'll see.
Oh yeah, we got. Oh, that's us probably watching us. We'll do special.
We'll record it and post it. All right. Do you want me to start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go for it.
Hi everybody. We're doing our first live Menopod vodcast, podcast, whatever you want to call it. It's me with a little bit of makeup and Spanx. Mary Kennedy, Sue Merlino, and our special guest on the phone calling us live from New York, Miss Carole Montgomery, comic extraordinaire from the Showtime special, Funny Women of a Certain Age. Hello.
Hey, Carole.
Hello. How are you guys?
We're good. You're our first guest. Is that crazy?
I'm so excited.
Is it? Is it fun? Now, I'm going to ask you a personal question, and you don't have to answer. It's kind of like the Today Show. Are you actively going through menopause right now?
Oh, honey, I did that years ago.
Oh, boy.
I still get the hot flashes, but I went through it.
Shit.
I'm 61 now, so it's probably been a good almost 10 years since I finished it. But it's still, just for your listeners, it doesn't get any better. So I'm just warning you ahead of time.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
There's feelings all of that stuff. I literally walk around the house going, where are my glasses? And my son will be like, they're on your head. Oh,
right.
Okay, good. You know what I mean? Like,
yep, we've done that.
It's done. Whatever it is, and I didn't do the estrogen patch and all that stuff, and I was a warrior and went through it, cold turkey, I guess. It was horrible. It's horrible.
So do you feel like you're dying? Like, I feel like I'm dying.
But aren't we all dying all the time?
This is true.
Really.
I know. I agree with you, but I feel like it's more imminent. Because I sit there and I go, like, literally, I worked out for an hour yesterday and, like, I took the rest of the day off. You can't do that. Like, I have stuff to do. Like, I'm a mother. Like, I almost said, I don't need to pick them up at the bus. They're fine. They're teenagers.
Yeah.
They can walk.
They can walk. It's good for them. But, yeah, no, I'm glad. So tell us while we have you on there, because next week, everyone in the Los Angeles area, and if you want to drive all the way from Reno, come see us at Flappers for Funny Women of a Certain Age at Flappers. It is 8 o'clock Thursday the 19th. No excuses. You have to come and see Carole Montgomery, myself, Mary Kennedy, Ludovica, Jenny McNulty, Felicia Michaels. It's going to be fantastic. Tell us a little bit about the show and how, because I know it's on Showtime currently, but how did you go now into a live show, which I'm so excited because I get work. It's so much fun.
Well, basically what happened is literally I just celebrated the 2-year anniversary on, I think it was the 9th, September 9th. Basically what happened was I had been doing a podcast with some friends of mine who are all road comics like myself, all women. And we were just, the four of us, it was great. We laughed, we told poignant stories, nobody overspoke. How comics, they'll overtalk. We all listened to it. It was just, and I remember walking home and calling my husband and going, this is a show.
Mm-hmm.
All these older women who were like what I say, and I say this in the live show, is, you might have heard of some of us, you might not have heard of some of us, but we've all been in the game for many, many years, and we've been doing this. And I was just like, you know what? I want to work with my friends.
Yeah.
And so that's why I ended up coming up with the idea. And then, of course, it kind of snowballed because we premiered at the Cinder Block Comedy Festival in Brooklyn those 2 years ago. And one of the girls who was volunteering said, I work at the Crane Theater. I think my boss would love this. And we came there. He loved it. And he said, I want to give you a residency. We're now in our 3rd year there. And then, my producing partner said, he came to see the show. He says, this is an amazing show. Let's try to get industry there. So we got industry there, and everyone was interested with it. And the reason I went with Showtime is that they gave me my first break, my first big TV break a billion years ago when I did the Showtime Comedy Club All-Stars 6. So literally, I can tell you exactly how long ago it was because I was pregnant with my son.
That's great.
And I'd given birth to him in February, and I literally flew out 6 weeks later, all full of milk to take the Showtime special. So it was literally 27 years ago. They gave me my first break, and I thought, you know what? You guys believed in me back then. We'll go with you guys.
Nice.
And they've been great. Showtime's been unbelievable. They love the show. So it's been a wild ride. It's been unbelievable. And what was great about with you, Mary, is I've always wanted you on the show.
Aww.
But you were in LA.
Yes.
And the first few times I did it in LA, I don't like to invite people unless I know that I can get a crowd.
Right.
Now that we've built up the audience and people are coming, it's easier to say to you, okay, come, because I would hate for you to come to a show, which this hasn't happened yet, knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
Like, I'm always worried that there's not going to be anybody there, and I'm always surprised when there's a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always like, oh, I guess it's working. So that's why you're on this one as opposed to we did a few in Venice, and I was just like waiting to build it. And now I think we've got a nice momentum, and I'm so glad you're joining us.
Oh, thank you. Well, listen, my first break was on ER, and John Levy was the casting director for that, and then he cast me along with the good people at Shameless as new Fiona. So Showtime was my first real big break. I mean, John Wells was. And, I play an out-of-work prostitute who works for food, So by day, I'm president of the PTA, and by night, I'm a prostitute who, works for food. But they gave me my first break, so I'm so excited. And when I saw you were working with Showtime, they're so nice over there. And they're
wonderful.
And the fact that there's a place for us to be performing and telling people the way it is, that's why, Sue and I talked about doing this podcast and why I created Midlife Mood Swing, the private group on Facebook. I mean, I just think it astounds me that there are women out there that don't know what's happening to their bodies, that don't.
Oh, yeah.
And I think millions of dollars are spent every year with women going to their primary care physician who has no idea.
Right.
And then, they're spending all this money, and all we need to do is do Kegels and eat cohosh. So I think that's what I think that's it.
We're trying.
Yeah, you're trying the cohosh, and I'm doing Kegels right now as we speak, Carole, so don't be jealous.
So listen, let me just tell you something about the Kegels, because I say this in my act. You know what? It doesn't work. Okay, so let me just
Really?
say that.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. One of the jokes I have is that when you get to be my age and you don't do them, things start to fall out of your vagina. I found an old map of LA and a watch. So I'm just letting you know that. I mean, like, I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Oh, wait, that's a Thomas guide. Sue, God help us. No.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, oh, no, it's my keys. But no, that's where they've been, Carole. No, it's so weird. And then there's people who live and die by it. I mean, maybe they just like to squeeze their vagina, which I find, that's
It
something.
comes in handy, though.
What, squeezing your vagina?
Yeah. Like, I feel like I'm exercising a little bit,
I don't want to have to do so much work. But somebody maybe like Hugh Jackman could squeeze my vagina.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I would love that.
I mean, it's the only workout I get during the day, so.
Oh my God, I love it. Yeah, no, they should have like, instead of the spinning classes, well, that works your Kegel, kind of. Instead of having spinning classes, we should have Kegel classes.
Yeah, everybody line up.
So let's tell everybody out there, Los Angeles peeps, flapperscomedy.com. This will sell out. Funny women of a certain age, 8 o'clock Thursday, September 19th. You must go, because you must see me, and I'll be wearing Spanx. And Sue will be there, and Carole.
I'm bringing some friends.
And
let me get the phone number. I have the phone number right here. If you want to call the club for reservations, it's 818 845 9721. It's going to be, look, like I said, and people are always funny with me because they're like, you're so cocky about the show. I said, well, because I've never, every show I've done, I have these amazing women. I could literally bring you on and then leave, and I know everyone's going to do a good job.
Yeah.
It's a guaranteed good show and there's something for everybody. I do that on purpose. Because, as you know, we've always been lumped into the, the only thing women do is talk about their periods, or if you're older, your menopause. And yes, we talk about that, but there's other things we talk about, and it's not fair that you never hear that with all man lineups. I mean, how many man lineups have you been to where it's a young guy talking about jerking off and then sleeping in his mother's basement and smoking weed? It's like, wow, that's not original. But yet nobody says, we're not going to put you on because there's 6 guys with man buns ahead of you.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Well, and I love it, the coveted, only female spot of the night. That's my favorite, like
Right.
I'm the only female. And at first I thought, oh, this is great. I can totally, compete with the best. And now it's like, where are all the other ladies? Because we are really funny. Although I came up with some really great men that I owe a lot of my career to, Tommy Savitt, John LaRocchia, Chris Kuhn, but I have to say that honestly, I totally agree with you 100%. And, we're relatable to so many men, women,
Right.
LGBTQIA, just everybody. And I think, I think you are a pioneer like the women in the 1800s.
Well, you know what's funny? Like, I don't know if you actually saw the special, but if the people who see the special, when you see the cutaway shots to the audience,
Yes.
half of the show was millennial.
Yes.
I mean, we had
Right.
old people in there, but like, I go after, there's a girl right in the front row who's with her mom, who's, she looked 12. And I mean, like, she had the best time. So all this thing about that women after a certain age, nobody wants to hear what they have to say. It's like, you know what I mean? That's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. The show is funny. These women are all great women, and you should come. People should come to the show. You'll be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I everybody must go. It's a requirement to be on the midlife mood swing. It's a requirement if you live in LA. If you live in the 9-1,
Probably like a whole 50-mile radius.
Yeah, in a 50-mile radius, you must come. I will hunt you down because I have hot flashes. Anyway, well, listen, Carole, I love you. I cannot wait to see you next week. And we will. And why don't you tell us before I let you go? You have some other funny women of a certain age shows as well in Los Angeles. If for some reason people are busy that day, where else are you performing?
Well, what's funny, the reason I did it the way I did it is because, I lived in LA for 10 years.
Right.
Even though it's a small community, you know that if you live in Burbank, you're not coming to Venice Beach. And if you live in Venice Beach, you're not going to Hollywood. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like that's just, so
Right.
we have a show, our flapper show is the 19th, which is Thursday. That Friday evening, we are at Beyond Baroque in
Okay.
Venice Beach.
Oh,
which is
nice.
where we
Okay.
started doing the shows in LA originally, and then I was working at the Hollywood Improv with Fran Drescher doing the show, and the woman who runs the Improv said, let's try to do the show at the Improv, and we're doing an afternoon show. We're doing a 5 p.m. show. I call it the Early Bird Special.
Love it.
And we've been doing really well with those shows. We've been doing them at Caroline's here in New York at 4 o'clock, and we do really well with them. So
Fun.
because sometimes, when you're old, you're like, I want to go see comedy, but, first of all, like, even me as a comedian, like, sometimes they'll book me on a midnight show on Saturday. I'm like, are you crazy? What am I going to say to these people? What do I have to say to these, again, with a man bun? Why would you put me on that show? So like, to me, it would be great to do a tour where we do tours and we do matinees. Why not?
Oh, I love it. And then we're free at night to go to the movies together. And actually eat real dinner that we don't have to put on the table for our kids. I love it.
Exactly.
I love it.
Exactly.
I love it. I think it's great.
Yes.
Yeah. So great. So everybody, listen and give everybody your website if they have questions. If they
because our group is across the country.
Yeah, we're across the country. We even are in Australia. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Wow. Well, yeah. It's just go to funnywomenofaccertainage.com. That has all the stuff about the shows. And then if you want to go to my website, CaroleMontgomery.com. But if you Google me, like if you want to reach out on social media, because I'll get messages on Instagram. I'm like, so just, if you have, questions about it, just come to the show. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be,
Great.
like I said, we're going to have such a good time. We're going to have, and then that's the other thing is, and one of the things I was proudest about the special was the camaraderie, this whole myth that women are not, everyone wants to think we're the Real Housewives.
Yeah.
Women are so supportive
Yes.
of each other, and we had a monitor in the back. Everyone was watching everyone else's set. When I literally was about to, I had 5 minutes before, and I look in the mirror right off stage, and I look at my hair, and I go, God, I really don't like my hair. And Carrie Louise and Vanessa Hollingshead, out of nowhere, they were like the hair fairies. One had one had the hair product. And they were literally introducing me as they were doing my hair. That's the way female comics are. We all care about each other, and we all want to see each other succeed. So that whole myth about that we're not is a load of crap.
I totally agree. And so tell everybody who stars in Funny Women of a Certain Age on Showtime.
Fran Drescher.
Yep.
Lunel.
Yep.
Who is blowing up. She's about to be seen in Dolomite with Eddie Murphy, and she's doing Coming to America too.
Wow.
Lynn Coplitz. Amazing. I mean, they're all amazing. Carrie Louise.
Yep.
Vanessa Hollingshead and myself.
Yes. Fantastic. Amazing. So everybody, September 19th, Flappers, come see me and Carole live along with Ludovica, Jenny McNulty, Felicia Michaels, flapperscomedy.com. Carole, I love you. I will see you next week.
I love you.
And we will be talking. Thank you for being our first guest on Menopod. Bye.
I'll talk to you guys
next
week.
Yeah, take care. Bye. Did I get a clap?
Yeah.
I got a clap. Oh my God. All these technical things. Isn't she fabulous?
She's fantastic.
I love
can't
her.
wait to see her next week. And ladies, so anybody across the country, she's in New York.
She's in New York,
we'll check out. We'll put it in the show notes. We'll put in the link.
She's in New York, and she also has ties to Boston. She was so good to me at Boston Comedy Festival when I was a young baby female comic. And
fantastic.
I love her. So she's
If
she's
you
good.
go, tell her you heard her on
Menopod.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. Menopod. I keep saying Menopod.
I wrote Menopod, but it's Menopod.
It's Menopod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to figure that out.
Yeah,
so this is our first, as Mary mentioned.
I'm going to tell people to keep watching.
All you three people. I think we're one, so all you two people. But so what we're going to do is we're going to do some sketches. We're going to have some fun with this. We're going to look at some of the questions that came up during the week. We'll talk about those. We'll have hot flashes. We're going to have guests. All kinds of really fun things.
So explain the hot flashes, because we're not going to physically hot flash.
Well, we might.
Yeah. But tell them what the hot flashes are.
So what we're thinking is having a hot flash, which will be something that will cut in mid-stream here, and it will cut to some news flash or something that's going on outside of here. Just something urgent that we need to pop in at any time that might raise your heat a little bit. And maybe it'll be a sketch or maybe it'll be something funny. Hopefully this will be light and funny. We're not here to give medical advice. We certainly cannot do that.
No.
And it's just a platform for us to talk to other women that are in this community. We've grown to 500.
We're at 536.
Right.
And also, it's called Midlife Mood Swing. It's on Facebook. And please join. And it's a private group. And we do have women. It's interesting. We have women in peri. I'm in menopause right now. So peri is when you literally feel like you're dying, but it's you're going into menopause. And then we have people who are menopausal as we speak. And then
I didn't even know I brought my Lexus in to be serviced because I thought my seat warmers were broken. And the guy, I brought it in twice, and the guy took me aside. He's like, Sue, your seat warmers are not broken because the light wasn't, and I'm in my car sweating. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with my car? And he pulled me aside. So that's how I found out I was in menopause.
So. Yeah, exactly. So that makes me laugh because I like today when I was cleaning my house a little bit. I mean, if you see my house, and because it takes place somewhere in my house, by the way. This is how classy it is. It's great. I was cleaning and I started sweating and I go, oh my God, what's happening? Like I literally was moving from one part of the room to the other. But yeah, so, and then there's postmenopausal, which ladies, if you're postmenopausal, you are sort of our Obi-Wan Kenobis.
Right.
Because we don't know what to expect. I mean, we've had topics where people say, are you changing your underwear 4 times a day? I am.
Yeah. What's this fucking smell? Like, why is that happening?
Why? Yeah, why is that happening? And then, somebody said something about, what was something really crazy? about something that was happening. Just all sorts of things that are happening in your body, and then like strange things happen. You go, oh my gosh, I don't know what's happening in my body. So it's nice to have women who kind of know, who've been through it. And again, if you are concerned about something, please see your primary care physician.
Yeah.
But also
share it, because we don't, like, everybody gets different things. Like, I don't have any of the chinny chin thhin things, but
I do.
I don't know. Is that going to happen? I'm prepared. I'm like waiting. I have a wax machine just waiting just to go.
No, it does. It's interesting because I get this patch right here, which is kind of like a beard, and kind of then I feel like I'm with like, Brad Pitt. Like I'll go, I'll dream, because
it's like you're fuzzy, like you. You take it to bed with you.
Yeah, I take it to bed with me. It's like a pet. But anyway, no, I mean,
comforting.
It's comforting. It is very comforting. No, but we're here to sort of shed light on, menopause and female stuff. I started this group. Let me tell you why I started this group, and then we'll wrap it up. I had a bunch of friends of mine. We were going through all this women's stuff, and we all kept it in.
Right.
We wouldn't talk about it because we were embarrassed. And these are women who've also gone through emergency C-sections like me, who've had children, after you have kids, because you've had kids, you like the world's seeing your hoo-ha. So
yeah, anybody else want to come in?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't fucking care.
It's comfortable. It was comfortable for 9 months. And, but we weren't talking about our medical stuff. And then like literally a Saturday, like at 2, I said, I'm starting this group, Midlife Mood Swing, which is loosely based on the one-woman show done about my mom's band called The Mood Swings. And I can't tell you how much it blew up, because now we have 536 members and growing, who come from all over the country and the world, who are all going through the same stuff and just want that.
It's a comfort. It's a community. Yeah.
And it's so light and fun. And I think in this current situation that we're in, I think we need that. And I think as women, we need to bond together. And we are all across party lines, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's good. See? So maybe we're the
connectors.
We're the connectors. Thank you. Yeah. Mary Kennedy 2020, Sue Merlino 2020. Kidding. But anyway, so we're going to try to do this every week. You can tune into us on the Facebook Live, Midlife Mood Swing. And then we also will share it in our social media so you can see what happened. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me at Kennedy Comedy. And Sue, what's yours?
What are you giving out?
I'm giving my social media, my socials, as the millennials would say.
Well, Instagram, Firefly66.
Okay.
Because I love that TV show. No one ever watched it.
Yeah.
Firefly.
And both of us are from Boston. And
we are, and we live in Los Angeles now.
Where are you from originally in Boston?
I grew up in Waltham.
Oh, yeah. And I grew up in Marblehead. Yep. So you're on the 128. Yes?
Yeah. And then I lived in Concord, Mass for 17 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Concord.
Yeah, Concord.
So we'll be here, but if you have any questions, and then you guys, when we do our tapings, we're going to need people to call in, and we are going to need guests, so feel free to DM me on the Facebook, Mary Kennedy, and we will get back to you. And if you want to email me, mkcomedy@hotmail.com. Are we good?
Yeah, we need to do our dance break.
Oh, we got to do our dance break. I forgot.
Okay. So this is our little dance break. So we had a little bit of technical difficulties here, but
we have water bottles.
So
this is like flash dance.
This is just really a little boogie woogie. So join in.
Do these really work? I don't know if I want to do it.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, the little boogie woogie. My mom used to think kind of like it. That's kind of fun. Oh wait, I really am spraying. Oh my eyeliner. Woo!
All right, ladies, go dance it off. I'm saying you're sweating anyway.
Yeah, it's like Bikram yoga.
Yeah, and do those Kegels. I'm doing them.
Really? Yeah, all right. All right. Bye, everybody.